Shabbat Shalom. Rabbi,
Yeah, bye.
uh, too bad the Torah portion this week isn't Noah and the flood, because you had a flood in your house, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Thanks for sharing, though.
Yeah.
But it's good. We're going to be fine. They're fixing it up, putting in some new floors. We're
Nice.
okay.
All
But
right.
it is good to be with everybody. I think we all could use after this week some time to be able to really just let Shabbat lift us up, to
Yeah.
breathe through, to enjoy the holiness of this moment. We are here. I'm Rabbi Paul Kipnis of Congregational RME with
Cantor Doug Cutler, the
also
the
from
the
Congregational RME.
yeah, for the terror of Broadway.
Why are you the
I have no
terrorist?
idea. I have no idea. I was going to say the White Way, but it didn't sound didn't. It was
You are good.
better in my head.
We should probably jump forward before we get ourselves into trouble.
Yeah.
Welcome to Congregational RME, to Broadway Shabbat. Cantor Doug, want to
Yeah.
sing us through?
Yes, I want to sing Hine Matov. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. Getting to know you, putting it my way, but nicely. You are precisely my cup of tea. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. When I am with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you day by day. Hine matovu manayim. Sing with me. Shevet achim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu, hine matovu manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. When I am with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you day by day, day by day. Shoo-ba-doo-wop-shoo-wah. Oh, that's fun. So many great Broadway tunes. We're going to have a lot of Broadway tunes tonight, and I think the challenge will be for people to find the little Jewish Shabbat kernel in each one. Let's sing a Shalom Aleichem. And I will warn Carrie, who's providing the lyrics, that at the end of the four regular verses, I'm going to go back to the very first verse. So back to this page. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon. Everybody sing with me. Mihi Melech, Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem L'Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Mihi Melech, Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Ni L'Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Mihi Melech, Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Tzedchem L'Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Mimelech Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Back to the beginning, here we go. Yabba Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon. Mihi Melech, Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat
It
Shalom,
is
everybody.
again Shabbat Shalom. So wonderful to welcome you all here to our Shabbat, Broadway Shabbat, a creation of Cantor Doug Collar many, many years ago, and each year he updates it with new songs, new singers to lift us up, to open new ways of understanding what the Shabbat service is and could be about. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get my words. Here it is. The extent of the Jewish influence on popular music before the age of rock is seen clearly in the musical. The American art form attracted the attention of the greatest songwriters in the pre-rock era. Jerome Kern, George and Ira Gershwin, Oscar Hammerstein, Richard Rodgers, Lorenz Hart, Cole Porter, Alan Lerner, and Frederick Lowe, not to mention Irving Berlin. Between them, they wrote songs for practically all the great musicals of the 1930s and 40s. Nor should one forget Harold Arlen and Yip Harburg, who wrote the songs for the greatest of the screen musicals, The Wizard of Oz. With the exception of Cole Porter, all of the above named were Jewish. The tradition of the Jewish musical writer, in fact, continued into the rock opera era, the rock era, with Stephen Sondheim, Leonard Bernstein, and Lionel Bart. Irving Berlin, in particular, was fascinated by the syncopated rhythms of ragtime. His first huge success, who knows it? Raise your hand if you know it. Yep. Was Alexander's Ragtime Band in 1911. Which in fact proved to be Tin Pan Alley's biggest hit up till that time. The previous year he had written Yiddle on Your Fiddle, Play Some Ragtime. It had been a novelty number, an early song with essentially the same message as Chuck Berry's Roll Over Beethoven. Move over, traditional music, something snappier is on its way, and the snap. Irving Berlin's song, unlike Berry's, addressed a particular ethnic group. Yiddles should start picking up the ragtime beat on their fiddles. The enormous success of Alexander's Ragtime Band, selling across ethnic divides, taught Berlin to address the whole of America, not just the Yiddles, but their fiddles. We already sang opening songs of Getting to Know You from South Pacific, mashed up by the Cantor with Hine Matov, followed by Shalom Aleichem to the tune of Favorite Things from The Sound of Music. Well, our next song also comes from The Sound of Music. Think about it. Moses climbed up Mount Sinai for the Ten Commandments. When a Jew moves to Israel, we say she is making Aliyah. She's rising up to the Holy Land. When Jews are called up to the Torah, as 9 or 10 adults will be next week for our adult B'nai Mitzvah Shabbat, they are honored with an Aliyah, an ascension to the Bima. The fruits of our tradition, the Torah and Israel, all come from elevating ourselves to the highest places. It's also harder going up than coming down. Climbing a mountain can be one of the toughest and most rewarding things we can do. As we prepare to light the Shabbat candles, we leave the low, mundane, day-to-day work week and ascend the heights of the mountains. Cantor Doug.
Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that will need all the love you can give. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream.
Just so beautiful, so beautiful. I'd like to invite Jill and Roger Reese to unmute and say Shabbat Shalom so I can find you because you are lighting candles.
Here we are. Shabbat Shalom. You see it?
Shabbat Shalom. I'm still not seeing you. Hold on, I'll find you out there.
On my screen, I'm on the upper left. I don't know where we are on your screen.
Somewhere else, but I'm going to find you. The Reeses are coming in to light candles with us this Shabbat in the beauty of... there you are.
That's it.
Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you all. May this be a Shabbat of holiness, of health, of love, of peace. Y'all deserve it, as do everyone else. So let me invite you to light candles.
Baruch atah Eloheinu melech haolam, asher קידשנו במצוותיו, וציוונו להדליק
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. Goodness and blessing to you all. We invite Daryl and Carol and Daryl Lieberstein to sing us into Shabbat.
Unmute myself. You should be on.
You're on.
You're unmuted. You're all set. We hear you great.
Awesome. Thank you.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May God always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's way.
May God bless you and grant you long
May the Lord
life.
fulfill our sound of
May
prayer.
God keep you through the strife.
Wisdom always care for you. May the Lord protect and
May
defend.
the Lord protect and
May
defend
God always
you.
shield you from
May
shame.
God always shield you from
Favor us,
shame.
O Lord.
Favor us, O Lord, with happiness and peace, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer.
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. Beautiful, beautiful. We invite Joshua Friedman now to join us. I'm going to spotlight you as I introduce us. Our next Broadway show song comes from Josh Groban and Natasha Pierre in The Great Comet of 1812. In this play, Pierre is reflecting on his life and how he has been wasting it. He had recently been in mortal danger, and if he had died, he would have died ashamed and full of regret. This causes him to awaken. This is exactly what we must do to begin to pray. Like the Baruch Hu suggests, like this song suggests, we must become aware of our mortality and awaken ourselves. Josh?
Is this how I die? Ridiculed and laughed at, wearing clown shoes. Is this how I die? Furious and reckless, sick with booze. How did I live? I taste every wasted minute, every time I turned away from the things that might have healed me. How long have I been sleeping? Is this how I die? Frightened like a child, lazy and numb. Is this how I die? Pretending and preposterous and dumb. How did I live? Was I kind enough and good enough? Did I love enough? Did I look up and see the moon in the stars in the sky. Oh, why have I been sleeping? They say we are asleep until we fall in love. We are children of dust and ashes. But when we fall in love, we wake up, and we are of gods, and angels weep. But if I die here tonight, I die in my sleep. All of my life I spent searching the words of poets and saints and prophets and kings. And now at the end, all I know that I've learned is that all that I know is I don't know a thing. So easy to close off, place the blame outside. Hiding in my room at night, so terrified. All the things I could have been, but I never had the nerve. Life and love I don't deserve. So alright, I've had my time. Close my eyes, let the death bells chime. Bury me in burgundy, I just don't care. Nothing's left, I've looked everywhere. Is this how I die? Was there any other way my life could be? Is this how I die? Such a storm of feelings inside of me. But then why am I screaming? Why am I shaking? Oh God, was there something that I missed? Did I squander my divinity? Was happiness within me the whole time? They say we are asleep until we fall in love. We are children of dust and ashes. But when we fall in love, we wake up, and we are of gods, and angels weep. But if I die here tonight, I die in my sleep. They say we are asleep until we fall in love. And I'm so ready to wake up now. I want to wake up. Don't let me die while I'm like this. I want to wake up. Don't let me die while I'm like this. Please let me wake up now. God, don't let me die while I'm like this. I am ready. I am ready to wake up.
Wow. I would venture to say that for most of you, that was the first time you ever heard that song. Is a pretty obscure play that Josh Groban was in called Pierre, Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812. Joshua, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Lie, 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 lie. I lie, 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 lie. I lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, lie. I lie, 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 lie. I lie, lie, lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach, Hamevorach. Halai, 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 halai. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Vaed, Leolam Vaed. Halalai, halai, halalai, halalai, halai. If you're lost, you feel afraid, and you don't know what to say, then listen to our God. Is there a question on your mind? Is the answer hard to find? Then listen, listen to our God. Listen with all your heart and with all your might. Write them and learn them and teach them well every morning and night. Close your eyes and listen. Ooh. Quiet yourself. There's nothing to say. Stop all the chatter that gets in the way. Listen, listen to our God. When the wind and the thunder finally disappear, there's still a voice that you will hear if you listen. Listen to our God. You can hear it from the top of the highest, highest hill, from the valley below. It can come from the edge of the universe. It can come from within your soul. Close your eyes. Listen. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malachuto Leholam Vaed. Listen, listen, listen to our God. Listen, listen to our God.
Powerful, so powerful. Thank you, Cantor Doug. As we move into our service, we welcome all of you who are celebrating Simchas, joyous moments, first times, who are sharing love with each other, sharing love into our world. We want to send some love very powerfully to our Orami partner, our congregant, Nancy Cole. Nancy, as many of you know, lost her house to the fires back in Ventura, I think about 3 years. It's something like 3 years ago now, before the fires that came toward Orami. And tonight is her first Shabbat back in her home. And so we say Shehechianu, and we send lots of love. May the warmth of this service lift you up. And may you feel the love surrounding you from this community, from the congregation, from the village that you are one of the leaders of, from the world. Well, speaking of love, the next prayer, the Ve'ahavta, begins with Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha v'chol me'odecha. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. How far would you go to show your love to God? This prayer suggests you should be prepared to go all the way in expressing your love for God. In some ways, there are many ways to celebrate that love. By remembering and keeping the Sabbath day, by keeping kosher, by observing the holy days, giving tzedakah. Now, God even asked Abraham to show his love, some say, by sacrificing his only son, Isaac. We're not going to be asking you to do that. And if you have a daughter, we're not asking you to do that either. But here's a song from Oliver Twist that describes how far one can go, how far one's love can go. We'd like to invite in Cheryl and Jared to sing with us, to us.
I'd do anything for you, dear, anything for you, mean everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile, anywhere for your smile, everywhere I'd see.
Bar mitzvah your son,
Anything,
believe God is one,
anything,
even sing, listen,
anything,
never eat bacon,
or any pig I'd risk. Everything for one kiss. Everything, yes I'd do. Anything,
anything,
anything for you.
I do anything for you, dear, anything for you, mean everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile, anywhere for your smile, everywhere I'd see.
Would you be Jewish?
Anything,
Eat your filter fish.
anything,
Have to have a bris.
anything.
They even learn Yiddish.
Oy vey mir, I'd risk everything
for one kiss.
everything. Yes, I do everything, anything for you.
Ve'ahavta, and you shall love. Beautiful. It was not too long ago that these two fell in love, and we had a beautiful wedding 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
A year and a half ago.
Time flies when we're having fun. Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Thank you, thank you.
And so, our next song comes from a nice Jewish boy, Stephen Schwartz, and his Broadway play. Well, let's see if you can guess which one it is. Our congregant Riley Eichberg, in a few moments, is going to sing. Let me bring her in. is going to sing, "Rivers belong where they can ramble, eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Got to find my corner of the sky." What do you think? Drop into the chat box if you know what what show that's from. Stephen Schwartz. Yep, but you're getting it right. Pippin, everybody, as we begin now the central prayer section of our service, the Amidah. Each one of us needs to find our own way into the prayer. Others have led the way for sure, like our ancestors Abraham and Sarah, Isaac, Rebecca, Jacob, Rachel, and Leah. But each of us here need to find a way, learn how to soar in prayer. Let's see what Stephen Schwartz through Riley Eichberg can teach us.
La muchacha.
Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Everyone has their daydreams. Everyone has their goals. People like the way dreams have of sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning. Nightingales have their song. Don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. Far away, you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
That was awesome, Riley. Adonai Eloheinu Ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל, אלוהי לאה. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך על גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה